So DG family, we back and we're about to pull Kong. We're about to show you what we do over here when we pulling our studs, and how much easier it is for Kong because he's like a natural when he sees these gloves. You ready? Come on. Hold on, I'll be right back to grab him. You ready? You ready? Come on. Come here. Come here. You want these gloves? Look at the boy. There goes that boy. But you ready? Come on. You ready for the gloves? Look. You ready, my boy? You ready to get pulled, my boy? No. It's so much easier for him with him because it's like he becomes so much of a natural at it. Like he sees these. You ready? You ready, my boy? Look at him. You ready? So what? I don't use the semen collectors and cups and things like that. I used to, but I actually end up buying one of these, which is actually what it's for. So I'm gonna show you how much easier it is for me. Like this. Ready? Come on. Let's go. This is how much easier it is with Kong. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Go, my boy. What's up? There he goes. Look at that. That fast. That's right, kid. Good boy. Good boy. And then I just use the cup, pull back, and just start catching and collecting. So much easier. So you just hold him, and he just is a natural at it. Good boy. Yes. Good boy, Kong. But you see, he makes it so much easier because he's used to it. And this is what a stud does. They see these gloves, they see that within 2 seconds, let me stop exaggerating. Within 60 seconds of me grabbing him, this is what he starts doing. He just starts producing, throwing that semen for that AI or that TCI. Good boy. Good boy. And you know, he just starts throwing it, and from there, everything, that's when the magic happens. This is when we start getting things going right, and then things are starting to work the way they're supposed to. You know what I mean? But you see what I'm saying, DG fam, YouTube family, bully world? This is what happens when you got a stud. It doesn't take too long. You know, I'm not saying nothing against people that have it, that have problems with their studs doing this and things like that. He's just become like, you know, the first time, 2 times he was a little shaky. Now he sees the gloves, he sees this, and he just produces. And it's cloudy, as you'll be able to see from the glass container when I show you. And then we're gonna check, and then we're gonna spin it down and throw some extender in it, and then do this AI. You know what I mean? So we can get this going the right way. But bully world, tell me, is he a stud? You see how fast he did that? No problems, no issues, no, oh, I can't, you know, no, grab him. It just, a lot of people have a problem, but what I do is I grab him and I push his skin back to the ball. Pardon me. I push his skin back to this ball, and I just grab the ball and hold. And just pull down a little bit. Just pull on the ball a little bit. You know, and then he just, you see what he does. He just starts producing. You know. He throws it out there, and this is what we do. He just work. This is all he does. This is my boy. My son works. Right, it's Kong? Kong works. Is that my son? So we're going to leave it at that and let him go. But bully world, we had 10. We had 10 CCs that fast. 10. You know. So now we're going to put this right here so it don't spill out, and bring him back to his cage so he can calm down. Back in. Back in. I know it's hard. I know my son. But see, Bully World. Bully World. See this? This is what they look for. This is what they need. This is that Kong stuff right here. This is what you need in your life when you deal with Kong. Good boy. Yes. So now we're going to grab a... Hold on 1 second. We're going to grab it out. What we get, the cloudy stuff, that cloudiness. So now we're gonna bring it over. We're gonna bring it over to here. We're about to check this, so you get that good old picture of it right along with me. You ready? We're gonna put it here. We're just gonna put that drop, just a drop. Then put that to the side so it don't go nowhere, don't fall. We don't get that feel. So, what we get? I'm sorry, hold on. You ready to see where Kong goes? Look at that. This is from Kong right there, people. You see that? That's Kong working. Everything, look at that. No issues. Look at that. You want to get closer? A little bit further shot? That's how it looks. Look at that. Look at that. When they say that your boy worked, this is what I tell them. You tell me, then it goes closer. You want a little bit closer? You want it down a little bit? You get a better shot? Look at this. Look at that. That's Kong. That's him working. That's my son working. We're going to go at 10. Look at this. Look at how that looks. That's a stud right there, people. That's Kong working. That's my son working. You see it? You see that? That's him working. So now, what we're going to do, people, is we're going to spin this down. Hold on 1 second. Well, Bully World, we back. We about to check this. It's been about 10 minutes. Now we're about to check this semen to see how it's looking. Spin down so we can move on forward with this AI Kong times Aziza. Today's gonna be the first, but until then, let's see what this. Let's see, Bully World. Let's see what this spinning looking like. You ready? Let's see this. Look at that. That's what you want right there. Look at that. That's all that right there. The rest of this here is prostatic fluid. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of most of that. And then what we're going to do is add a little bit of an extender to it so we can, you know, add that little, as they say, that fire. You know what I mean? We're going to add that little bit of fire to everything and get this prostatic fluid out, you know, and then go from there with everything else. But let's go. You ready? This is what we do. We sit here and we just so about right there. That's what we take out. That's all prostatic fluid. You don't need that. So what we do, then we gonna put the top back on this real quick so we don't spill that good old good. You see it, that Kong stuff, you know. Then we take here, then we go, and we get about, you know, 1 cc of extender. We take about 1 cc take about 1 and we put it to the semen, and from there what we do, you know, we take that 1 cc, what we do over here, we put it in, and this is where the magic starts happening, you know. You know, get that 1 cc in. Now, what we start to do, we go back and we start taking everything out. You know, once it's mixed well, you see it, that good old Kong stuff, you know. So, you know, we don't need 8, 9, 20 cc's, 30 cc's to put in a female. You know, 3 cc's is actually very good for a female when you want to breed her, you know. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out, you know, we're gonna put everything together, and what we're gonna use, this is what we use over here. We use that three-way AI system, you know. Making sure everything is locked, you know, so everything don't spill out. Then we'll see you in a few. Be right back.